Hey, Shalom, Shalom. This is Moth Banyasha Allah Bonaparium. This is Moth, son of Israel, son of Ephraim. And before we get started, I'd like to give all praises and honors to my power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Shalom to them, Akim, Agawai, from the Bayan that's tuned to this video. That is peace to the brothers, sisters, and children tuned into this video. So, hold on 1 second, I'm sorry. Um, so, this past, probably like a couple days ago, I think actually it was Tuesday. I went to my homegirl house, and one of my homeboys pulled up, and he's the young boy of the group, and he's in college, so he came in talking about ethnics and all this other stuff, and we got in a discussion, and then first he kept talking about Christianity, and I was like, we're talking about Hebrew Israelites, and started talking about Christianity, and I told him we're not Christian. Like, Christian, the true etymology of Christian means to follow the anointed. So we follow the anointed, but in the world, today's world says, no, we don't believe in Christianity, but we do believe in the Bible. And then he went off the deep end, saying the only real religion is Muslim, which I'm that's not true. You feel me? If you're able to read the Bible, you have eyes that you can see and ears that you can hear. You know that the Bible is right and the Bible is real. The thing is about it is the Hebrew Israelites. It's not a religion. Is a heritage, right? So what we believe is what the Bible says, and we follow the commandments of our Lord, right? So he couldn't grasp the fact that first off they the Muslim people, they took their beliefs from the Bible, and then the Bible is not about what other people push. It's about a certain group of people, which is the Hebrew Israelites, which today's would be the so-called African Americans, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? So it gets to a point where sometimes you talk to these people, you be talking to people that are learned people in college. You just talking about other people, and you're like, yo, why can't they understand? You have to understand that it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Lord intended it for it to be that way. And if you understand, it's a blessing that you understand because it's mercy, right? So we're just going to hop right into it. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave you. So, bang, that starts off right there. This is a heritage. You can't wake up one day and be like, oh, I want to be a Hebrew Israelite. If the spirit is working in you to come in, it's most likely because you are a Hebrew Israelite. Or it's through the blood, but it's all through bloodline, right? So people are like, you can't tell, da 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 da. It's all through the spirit because the precept wisdom's not going to reside in a malicious soul. It's not going to reside in somebody that's not, that's not us. You know what I don't reside. I explained it correctly for people to understand. So if this isn't a religion. This is a heritage. You know what I'm saying? This is who we are. It's our people. The Bible is a history book, and it also gives us the history, and also tells the future as well, because with prophecy. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire to my anger, which shall burn forever. Now you know that this is going into us being in captivity, which we are still in captivity now in depth captivity. Slakia. Uh, excuse Slakia. Had to hiccups from this coffee. But this right here is the point I want to get. We discontinue from our heritage. That's why everyone's going to playing spiritual harlots and going to different, trying to go to different, different books and different so called religions and trying to follow so called gods. And these people aren't gods. There's only one God. That's Yahweh, right? And this actually going to line up with this. The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 7. Ever learning, but never able to come in the knowledge of the truth. These people is a fad that every single year that it's something new. If it's being comedic, I don't know that. I don't know. Comedic or being Buddhist, Muslim, one of the 20,000 branches of Christianity. You know what I'm saying? So it's always something new. That's, oh, this is the truth. No, it's only one truth. There's only one Bible. It's the doctrine from the Bible, and it's talking about one, follow the commandments. Fear the Lord and follow the commandments of best your abilities. That's the whole duty of man. It's the Israelites. What the Lord is planning to do, what He's about to come do, and again, repenting and following the Bible and not living in this Western way. That's the truth. That's the truth. The Bible is shown that through prophecies that is called to happen that has already happened, or other prophecies that you see to come unfold. And the Bible has a deep knowledge of every single thing. That is the truth. It shows its victor every single time. So these people keep going off the wayside, trying to follow some other. Slaki, I'm not trying to curse. Will have rude speech off the wayside, talking about something else that's not relevant. But as is the spirit that the Lord put him in, they put him in the slumber, the spirit of slumber, which we'll be touching on later on. I don't have to decide. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. For my people are foolish, the dumb, the stupid, the foolish. For they have not known me. They are sottish children. Again, stupid. These are stupid children. They have none understanding. They don't have understanding. The only understand they know how to do is do evil. And you know the book of Sirach 19:22 is there's no wisdom in the wickedness have no prudence, which essentially is like there's no wisdom in evil doing. Right? They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. They don't understand that. First off, they don't understand because they go to these other philosophies that tell you, oh, it's okay to do this. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to do this. It's okay to do that. Which is going to completely against the grain of what the Lord Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai has said not to do. But these people can't comprehend. They don't want it. They don't consider that we are the true people. It's crazy because I can have more reasonable conversation with an Edomite than an actual Jake. Yeah, Edomite would be like, yeah, no, he'd be like, yeah, dude, you guys are definitely the Israelites, dude. You guys are definitely the children of God, dude. Nah, for real. And I talk to Jake, and they be like, nah, they don't, they can't see it. Like they don't even want to. It's like you know how they in the spirit like, oh, that's not thorough, that's not cool, that can't be me. Nah, man, we the true children of how I don't want Yahweh. We have these set rules that we have to follow, yeah. But if you follow them, and the Lord's gonna return to you and bless you. Nah, they don't want to see that. That was another thing as well that he said. It's talking about, oh well, yeah, it's because you have to follow these rules. Yeah, man, you gotta follow these rules. Like that's why he said he couldn't get down with that. Nah, man, you follow these commandments, and the Lord's gonna come and add on to you. And the commandments really just make you a good person. Is make you be right, and a lot of the other commandments were like the dietary stuff. Make sure you're healthy. The Lord it's really looking out for you. If you think about it, but these people are so sottish. They can't comprehend. They don't want to comprehend. They reject knowledge. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, and that's what it comes down to. The book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knows his owner, his ass his master's crib, but Yashar Allah doth not know. My people doth not consider. These people don't consider. They'll go to anywhere else but come back to the Bible and follow the commandments, the commandments of Yahweh 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 Shai. They'll call on JC before they call on Yahweh Yahweh Shai. We tell them about that, and they look at us like we crazy. Like we just cuss them out, cuss their grandma out right in front of them. Nah, man, this is the truth. We reading straight out the Bible. You could look everything I'm pulling up right now. You could go open up your Bible, look at it as well. But he'd be like, no, that doesn't make sense. See, the Bible is just too confusing. No, the Bible contradicts itself. No, you have to be taught how to go through it, through the precepts, and tie it together. But you have the eyes off, and Lord, and obviously it's the Lord is going to give the increase. If the Lord deems that the Spirit is really enough, or the Lord puts your name in the book of life before time, He's going to award you. But they're not going to be like, no, I don't want to hear that. Which again, it obviously goes down to the Spirit that the Lord was like, nah. But hey, our people were sottish. But a lot of it again comes down to this: the Lord's put the sleep on the spirit of slumber on these people. Because at the end of the day, we need 2/3. Everyone's not going to understand. We need the 2/3. Like it's like we need the 1/3. We need the 144 and the 1/3. We need the 2/3. Someone got to be the 2/3. The book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 8. According as it is written, the power have given them the spirit of slumber. eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day. These people are in the spirit of slumber. They're asleep. They drunken with that yan yan. They drunk with that wine. When I say that wine, I mean that philosophy. They stagger from back and forth. That strong juice. That strong drink. That's what it is. And they gonna keep going. They get when you they drunk off that yan yan. They go to what make them feel good, not what actually one proving that is true. Two, it's like it's man oh man. The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 14. But their minds were blinded, for until this day remaineth same vow taken away in reading in the Old Testament, which the vow was done away in Hamashiach. When I say their minds were blinded, because they got that veil, it's like that veil is over their eyes, which veil is done away in Mashiach. If you come back to the truth, and the Lord has blessed you with the understanding, that veil will be lifted. That veil is lifted. But if you don't understand, it's because you got that veil over your face. You can't see. You're blind. You're blind. You're asleep. You're in the conjugation of the dead. You're the walking dead. You don't have no life to your spirit. People will make sure they're well fed, but their spirit is malnourished. But it comes down to the fact that they are in the spirit of sleeping. And the Lord has done it this way for a reason. It says, teach to them that are wise, that they comprehend my sayings. He doesn't say teach to everybody. It says that that they hid this in the book. They hid it. They hid these prophecies. You got to really open the book and read, and really be a student. The book of Matthew chapter 11 verse 25. At the time Yahweh Shai answered and said, I thank thee, O Abba. Abba means father. O Abba, Adawan of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and has revealed them unto the babes. A lot of these people, most people that we that have understanding, these people are looked at as nothing, or they're mocked, or they just they're looked at as nothing. Like, yeah, whatever, cool. Or they just a nice guy, or these people crazy. These people crazy. Man, you understand how many times me, the brother Sakala, Zakar, and I have been called Power Rangers? Or I think a couple times he get on the lies about the three wise men from Compton. Trying to buy the jokers, but that's the thing, they jokers. He says from the wise and prudent. Now that's obviously going into you know, these powerful people, the learned men, the people that go to theologian school and they still can't understand. But you also get tied to these regular people. They don't understand. They still don't have. They didn't give these people. The Lord doesn't give these people the understanding. These people that want to be, they just want to pop it and pop money on the net and say, yeah, they yada woody woo, I got this, ha ha ha. And really, this is the one precept says, although you are living, you are dead, record and miserable essentially, because you're dead spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So it's the Lord has hid it from other people, and it's given to the people he deemed worthy. So one, if you have this understanding, you gotta say Kahalom La Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They give all thanks to the Lord, the water Yahweh Yahushai, man. That's all you. That's what you got to do. If you have the Lord, you have the understanding. You winning already. You good, no matter what you're going through. The one precept says, like rich or poor, as long as you have a good conscience of the Lord, you'll have a good countenance. I don't have to say. I paraphrase it right. You're gonna be good. These other people though, they're cooked because they got that spirit of slumber and they don't have understanding. And the book, this word is hidden to them. The book of Zechariah chapter 13 and 8, and it shall come to pass in the land that saith, Ha Adawan, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I'm ending off with this because what I said earlier, sometimes you gotta understand. Now, obviously, some people you may talk to, it just might not be their time, and they will still come in. They could be 11 hours. So like they just come in. They come in at the time when the Lord deems right, or if not, and if they don't come in and they continue to gainsay or scoff, at the end of the day, somebody gotta be part of 2/3. So our job here is to plant the seed and continue going on. We don't choose who gets the increase. That's all up to the Lord. The Lord, it says the Lord, the Apollo's water. The Lord gives the increase. We just plant the seed. You can't dwell on it a lot because it's not. It's gonna vex you in the spirit. See, I remember when I heard about the truth when I was 19 when I graduated. I didn't come in. I didn't really start preaching until I was 21. I went to college, played football, came back, was training to go back, and then I decided I was done. I moved down to North Carolina, Charlotte, and then I ended up meeting brother Sakala, and then from there it was game. But I didn't come in the fold right away. So some people you may talk to, they still may come in the truth. Obviously, it's all up to the Lord. Everything's on the Lord's timing. But again, if they don't, if they continue to gainsay and mock and scoff, at the end of the day, somebody got to be the 2/3. But the brother said about hook or crook, you in this movie. So I don't want to desire this lesson was edifying. Then we give you some peace. We gotta give all praises and honors to my power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rokakadash. Shalom to the Akimagwa from the bind that's tuned to this video. That is peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that tuned to this video. Shalom.